welcome to Milwaukee. Questions, please.
Jay Cohen, Associated Press. This is sort of unusual for an NCAA tournament with you guys having played this team earlier in the season. What do you think still applies from that earlier game? What can you take forward from that win and apply tomorrow?
Well, one, BYU's a very talented team. We learned that up in Eugene when they scored about 100 points on us. They can obviously score in a hurry. But I mean, we've definitely grown since that game. So obviously they've grown and come a long way too. So it'll probably be a really different game.
Nancy Armour with USA Today Sports. Johnathan, this question's for you, and it's about Mike. Were you surprised at how quickly he was able to fit in and adapt to you guys? And can you kind of describe what all it is that he brings to you guys?
No, I wasn't surprised at all. He knows how to play the game of basketball. So when you have a high IQ, you can fit into any system. He's unselfish. He can really stretch the floor for us. He can shoot the ball. And when you can make plays at the power forward position, it gives you a new aspect to your offense. So.
Jason Franchuk, Provo Daily Herald. Mike, you guys beat BYU, beat Utah, and then kind of went on a skid there. What did you guys get away from, and what did you rediscover over the course of the past few weeks?
Over the past few weeks of our skid, how important defense and rebounding is to our team. We can score. We don't really have trouble doing that at all. We've only really been in a situation where we haven't scored for 5 or 6 minutes in a game, maybe 1 or 2 times this year. So that's never going to be a really issue for us. We just feel if we take care of defending and rebounding, which we weren't doing consistently at that time, which I feel like is why we kind of took those skids and some of those losses. We just started doing that on a consistent basis. We started really winning games.
Nancy Armour from USA Today Sports again. How much do you think BYU changes without Kyle Collinsworth, and how much do you guys prepare any differently for them, knowing that he won't be able to play?
Kyle's a great player. He made a lot of plays for them, and without him on the floor, it's just gonna have another person step up. When we were in Eugene, they had bench players come in and play well for them. So it's just gonna have another bench player have more time, and somebody will step up, and they have more talented players that can do that.
Johnathan, how much interaction do you have with Anson Winder over the course of a season about either your own games, your teams, and everything?
Every time I catch him play, I'll text him after and just let him know, what I saw or whatever, and he'll do the same. Every time he see me play, he'll text me. Right after we saw the draw, we both immediately texted each other almost at the same time, 5 minutes after we saw it. So, that's still my guy. We still talk a lot, and once all this is over, we'll probably get back together over the years.
Any other questions? Maybe while we're waiting, both of you, if you could answer, how did the Pac-12 prepare you for this test?
It's a very deep conference, and a lot of teams can score just as well as BYU. So it prepared us a lot, just playing against good competition.
Rob Mosley, GoDucks.com. Guys, level of familiarity being on the tournament stage. I mean, does it feel kind of like getting back on a bike 1 year later, going through the process again?
Maybe to a certain extent, but I don't think you'll ever get used to kind of the excitement of coming to this atmosphere. Right now I know our guys are just so anxious to get out on the court and just kind of fill out the arena some more. And tomorrow I'm sure these feelings will be, heightened times 2. So I don't think you ever really get used to this.
Yeah, like Coach says, he's been here, 18 or 20 times, something like that. But, every time he feels excited, and I know what he's saying because it's my second time and I'm still excited just like last year. So me and Mike both have experience here, but like he said, the excitement is still there and it's at an all-time high.
Jay Cohen, Associated Press. Can you guys tell me, how excited is Elgin? Is he bending your guys' ear off about Milwaukee and telling you everything about the area?
Yeah, no, he's definitely really excited. He's been hounding us for our tickets all week, so I'm sure he'll have a big following out there tomorrow. But no, yeah, he was super excited even before Selection Sunday. He was hoping and praying that we were going to make it to Milwaukee, and as soon as they called us our name and said we were coming here, he jumped up and he went crazy.
Nancy Armour, USA Today Sports. Going back to that game in December, can you guys take me through the last, say, 30 seconds? You trailed almost the entire game, and what it was like to finally get the lead, or be closing in on getting the lead after being down.
I think we were down 7 with about 2 minutes to go, and we just kind of got some stops, and guys made big shots, and Mike ended up tying it up with about 30 seconds to go or something like that. And then in overtime, we just kind of pulled away. So, like Mike was saying earlier, they're a great offensive team. They really get out in transition, and Tyler Halls was feeling it against us that game. So we're gonna have to do a good job of stopping him, so we don't see a repeat of that.
Johnathan, what clicked with Kalist against BYU, a career high, and was it the matchup or just simply the game? And what do you guys need maybe to get that kind of output for him tomorrow?
Before that game, he just told me he was feeling it, actually. And, when he's feeling it, he's really feeling it because he can always shoot the ball, I don't think he's had a game where he hasn't, shot the ball well, maybe one. So I don't know if it was a matchup or what, but when he came out and hit that first shot off the bench, I knew it was going to be a big game for him, and he just kept it rolling. They tried to go under the screens on him, and he just kept knocking down that tray.
Other questions? Mike and Johnathan, thank you. Good luck.
Thanks, Jay.